Dear visitor, today, I will tell you the story of Eli Clark, a man entangled in fate, foresight, and the weight of broken oaths. Let us journey through the fragments of his life, told through letters, experiments, and mysterious notes. Eli Clark Birthday Letter 1, Dear Visitor, 2019. Eli Clark begins his story by addressing an unnamed visitor, someone who has accomplished great feats. In exchange, Eli offers a tale from Welsh mythology, the story of Blodeuwedd, a woman created from flowers to be the wife of Llew Lorgaifs. However, Blodeuwedd betrays her husband by aiding his attempted murderer. As punishment, she is transformed into an owl, cursed to live in isolation, hated by other birds, and forbidden to show her face in daylight. This myth foreshadows Eli's own life, a reflection of broken promises and consequences. Eli ends the letter with an enigmatic question: Do you know the name of my owl? Letter 2, An Unsent Letter to Home, 2020. Eli writes to Gertrude, revealing his inner turmoil. He describes himself as bound by an oath, searching for a way out but finding the journey grueling. One particularly haunting event stands out. Eli mentions hearing the faint moaning of a woman. The sound seems to echo through the heavy air, unsettling him deeply. Some speculate this could be connected to the Dream Witch, a hunter known for her ability to haunt and control others. However, the truth behind this eerie encounter remains unknown. Eli also hints at betrayal by someone he once trusted, describing this person as kind but voiceless. Despite the betrayal and the looming sense of doom, Eli accepts his fate, stating, "The past is the past, and the future is unknown." His letter reflects both despair and resignation, as he clings to the truth his foresight has revealed to him. Document 1, Experiment File, 2021. By now, Eli is the subject of experiments. Referred to as Subject 6-1-1, Eli is described as cautious, burdened by his foresight, and ambitious. He desires fame and fortune, yet his ability to predict the future becomes his greatest irony. The experiments demonstrate that while Eli can foresee events, he cannot change their outcomes. In one experiment, despite his efforts to alter the future, events ultimately unfold as predicted. The experimenters liken his situation to the Ouroboros, the serpent eating its tail, a symbol of cyclical fate. Interestingly, the Ouroboros symbol appears elsewhere in the world of Identityv. Another character, Professor Lucchino, is also deeply connected to this imagery. Like Eli, Lucchino is trapped in his own tragic cycle, suggesting a broader thematic connection across their stories. Document 2, A Hidden Note, 2022. In a note wrapped around an owl's foot, Eli's despair deepens. He writes about his body dissipating, the fog and wind piercing through him, and the world fading before his eyes. He questions why obeying God's word and trusting the Seer led him to ruin. The gods Eli references are rumored to be the Hunters, Aster, and Dream Witch, powerful beings who hold sway over the game's narrative. If true, this connection would tie Eli's fate directly to the influence of these mysterious forces. Eli addresses Gertrude again, apologizing for failing to fulfill his promises of wealth and happiness. He accepts that his foresight, though accurate, ultimately deceived him. Eli's final words hint at a rebirth, as he declares, "Eli Clark will forget you forever, and Brooke Rose will remember you anew." Document 3, A Message, 2023. Destiny leads Eli to a huge oak tree, where he meets his ultimate fate. Everything about him fades, as if swallowed by an invisible ring. Neither his will, his oaths, nor even the shadow of a starling can escape this ending. The oak tree becomes a symbol of transformation and the inevitability of his demise. Document 4, Investigation Field Notes, 2024. Eli's story circles back to his origins. He grew up in Silverdale, a seaside village in Lancashire, after his family fell from grace due to a failed investment. His father disappeared, rumored to have either fled or taken his own life, leaving young Eli and his mother to struggle. Eli was a quiet and enigmatic child, often seen playing alone in the oak forest. One day, he sought medicine for a wounded starling. The pharmacist, moved by Eli's kindness, helped him. This act of compassion marked a turning point in Eli's life. Some fans speculate that this pharmacist may be connected to another character in the game, Barmaid, and could possibly be her brother. However, this remains an unconfirmed fan theory, adding an intriguing layer of mystery to Eli's tale. Years later, Eli became known as a mysterious figure who rose to prominence despite his humble beginnings. He quietly integrated into the circles of the wealthy and used his foresight to navigate turbulent times. Yet, he never forgot the kindness of those who helped him. In one poignant story, Eli helped an elderly woman who had once assisted his family. She passed away peacefully in his presence, leaving behind a bittersweet reminder of gratitude and loss. Connecting the threads. Eli Clark's life is a tapestry of interconnected themes: foresight, betrayal, and the weight of oaths. Like Blood-Wed, he is punished for breaking promises, whether made to others, to himself, or to the divine. His foresight, meant to be a gift, becomes a curse, trapping him in an endless cycle of fate. The Ouroboros, a recurring motif in the game, binds his story to others like Lucchino, suggesting that none of these characters can escape the cycles they are trapped in. The gods and hunters, Huster and Dream Witch, loom over Eli's tale, influencing his choices and fate. The mysterious moaning woman he once heard may even be connected to the Dream Witch herself, though this remains speculative. In conclusion, Eli Clark's story is not just about one man's struggle with destiny. It is a reflection of human ambition, the inevitability of fate, and the fragile balance between choice and consequence. Through his letters, experiments, and notes, we are left with one haunting question: can we ever truly escape the cycles we are bound to, or are we all destined to become our own Ouroboros? Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell button.